Thank you, dude.
Welcome to the Backwoods.
My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine.
Honestly, I don't enjoy this for a minute.
Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot to kill. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grind. Living the backwoods life.
Every year we participate in the Buck Daze hunt in Damascus, Georgia. It's a great fundraiser to help Southwest Georgia Academy.
My dad and I were supposed to be there, but because of a schedule change, we're not going to be able to make it. But Justin Moore and Trey Weatherington, they're going to be there to get the job done.
Day one, we're gonna get it started, hopefully. Pretty morning.
Well, Trey hadn't seen anything to even turn the camera on this morning, but Justin's been wrapped up with deer.
Right outside of Blakely, Georgia, for the Southwest Georgia Academy Buck Daze. Always a fun hunt. There's a good storm come through last night. First rain has been in this part of the country in a good while. So we hoping the deer gonna be on their feet. Got a little cool air. Ain't cold, but a little cool air. So we're gonna hang out in the Taj Mahal of all stands for a little while this morning and see what else we see. So keep our fingers crossed. He's coming back out. He's coming back out right there, right in the road. Wait until he comes out. I got him. You ready? Yeah.
Meh.
You ready? Yeah. Stay on it. He's down right there. He's down right there. Was you on him?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a good deer. That's a dang good.
he's not super wide, but boy, he looked like he has some good mass. Man, it's 9:30-ish. 9:33. Holy smokes. That was fun, Tyler. It was quick, but it was fun. Man.
That's a pretty deer.
Fat.
Yeah, I ain't used to them going down this fast. First morning, and
No, that's first morning.
yeah,
Everything that Buck Daze represents is right there, and what everything that y'all do, is Backwoods Life does for Buck Daze.
man.
It's what makes it worthwhile.
Well, we appreciate you letting us come be a part of it, man. It ain't a better hunt around, in my opinion. I don't know what's better, the hunting or the grub or the camaraderie with the people. It all goes together good.
Put them all together, and it
Man, it all
works
goes
out
good.
well. We've made a lot of friends over the years.
Yes, sir.
They got Justin's buck loaded up, stopped in to show the landowner, and then headed to face Trey, who was originally supposed to hunt that stand. A last-minute change put him in another spot and Justin in the lucky stand.
I want you to look at that camera right there. I want you to tell everybody how much money you paid Mr. Danny to get me out of there.
There was no money. Not that anybody knows
You
about.
smile. I mean,
Not that anybody knows about, was it, Danny?
No, but I can tell you what it was.
What was that?
Y'all were sent free because he sprayed y'all this morning.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was the lethal that
He
that she sprayed me
smiled.
with this morning.
Tyler, Ty's, can I call you Ty? Ty's over there smiling.
Well, he might have paid him something. I don't know. That was between them now.
Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We accept bribes. That's obvious. That's obvious. That's a heck of a deer, son.
Thank you, man. It started off early, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't super wide, but boy, he's thick. He's got a
seen
lot of
all-
character to him.
Man, he's got a blade with a kicker and a kicker right there.
I don't know if that one was ever long enough, but he broke it, whatever it was.
Yeah. I seen all these stories about these other bucks on Facebook this morning. I see why you didn't shoot the other one now. You're just smarter than me.
That's what it was.
That is awesome. Buck Daze, son. You don't never know.
Buck Daze is always fun, man.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these great companies: Hawk Optics, Branson Tractors, Antler King, Elite Archery, Slick Trick Broadheads, CBE Custom Bow Equipment, and Scott Archery. This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras, remote cameras for hunting, wildlife watching, and security.
Crew members Justin Moore and Trey Weatherington are in Damascus, Georgia at the Buck Daze event. Justin Moore was in the right place at the right time this morning to shoot a nice buck. Now they're getting ready for the afternoon hunt.
Well, we're getting everything ready to hunt this afternoon. Do a little dry wash here with ozonics on my clothes. We're going to head to the stand in about 40 minutes. So we're going to run this. It takes about 20 minutes to do. So I'm going to go ahead and power up my machine. Put it in boost mode. If I can get it to... There we go. Get it rocking and rolling. We're going to let that run for about 10 minutes. We're going to come back, turn the clothes inside out, and run it again for another 10 minutes. So we're going to get everything else ready while that's cleaning itself.
In this part of Georgia, early December is usually the peak of the rut. Justin's in a good spot and he's wrapped up with does. It's only a matter of time.
Y'all watch enough TV to know that we wouldn't have shown you Justin shooting that buck in the first segment if we didn't have enough stuff to entertain you for the rest of this half hour. But I gotta be real honest with you. I ain't real sure why Justin ain't pulling the trigger on this buck.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Knockdown Outdoors, Ozonics, Walls Pro Series, Bill Jordan's Real Tree, Seth McGinn's Can Cooker, Quality Archery Designs, and Tree Stand Buddy. This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Shiver Carts, your authorized E-Z-Go and Textron off-road dealer in Tifton and Valdosta, Georgia.
We're at the Buck Daze hunt in Damascus, Georgia. Trey had to go home early, but Justin hopes his luck continues. Well, after shooting the first buck, Justin's waiting on a true wall hanger, I guess, to fill that second tag. It's only a 2-day hunt, though, and letting deer walk, that might get him in the doghouse with his guy Danny and Trey.
Well, it's the last day here of the Buck Daze hunt, last morning anyway. Had a pretty exciting morning already. We got in the stand a little bit early because we knew it was going to be a tight squeeze again, so we tried to get set up. We just now, I think it's about 8:30. We're just now getting to where all the deer have left. We've had constant deer under us, so. I had one real nice buck again. I don't know. I'm kicking myself just like I did yesterday afternoon, so. But we own a good piece of property and there's a lot of deer here, so we're hoping we're gonna see a good one.
If any of y'all have ever hunted at the Buck Daze event or hunted in that area, please don't throw anything at the television. And you can stop yelling at Justin because he can't hear you. Justin, what are you thinking, son? I promised these people some more deer killing. You got to pull the trigger on something.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Hunter Safety System, Lethal Products, Knockout Lighted Knocks, Redneck Blinds, True Lock Chokes, Winner's Choice Bowstrings, and Dual Game Calls. Closed captioning for Backwoods Life is brought to you by Garmin. Enhance your outdoor adventures.
Well, we just got in the stand this afternoon. We're in here a little bit early, but it's overcast. Chance of some good storms coming in tonight or early in the morning, so we sat in a ground blind. Actually, the wind is actually blowing right in our face, but we still gonna put our ozonics out. just because you never know. You might get one of those little swirling winds. This ground blind is not made out of wood, and I wasn't prepared to sit in the ground blind, but that's okay. We're gonna turn this thing in boost mode, or as I like to call it, beast mode, because it really puts out the ozone. So we're gonna stick this sucker right, yeah, and it sit there really good, and it's actually putting a waterfall over both of us. And like I said, the wind's blowing straight in their face, so it's the last afternoon here at Buck Daze. Sat here yesterday afternoon, and there is a lot of deer that came out here yesterday, and a really nice buck that I don't know why I passed on him, but hopefully I'll get the chance to redeem myself this afternoon. If not, that's my own fault. So we're gonna kick back, relax, and hopefully within an hour or so we're gonna have a lot of deer come back out in this field. So fingers crossed. Thank you, dude. Ooh. Man, it's 5:30 the last afternoon on Buck Daze. That is a stud 8-point. Oh my goodness, that's a stud 8-point. Man, we've let some nice deer go. I let a 3-year-old 10-point go this morning. The landowner really has a great piece of property here. South Georgia's putting out some good deer. Actually, Georgia all over is, but man, we are blessed this week. Man, I don't even know what to say, Tyler. Whew. Oh my gosh, what a way to end Buck Daze. Southwest Georgia Academy annual hunt every year, and it just gets better and better every year. Oh, I'm in the school. They put on a great program. There's been a lot of success already this last couple of days. I know there was 30-something deer shot yesterday, several nice bucks, a lot of does. I didn't shoot a doe this year just because I didn't have an opportunity to, because the bucks were everywhere. They're starting to chase them. And I guarantee you, if we'd give him the chance, he was going to come out and run these does. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I am tagged out in Georgia. Whew. Man, we ain't got a whole lot of time before dark, so I say,
Let's go find him.
let's ease out here and see if we can find some blood. Then we're gonna go show him off. What you think?
I'm ready.
All right. Think so? Yeah. He was right here. I'm gonna say that was him. Yeah. I'm gonna say that was him. Ain't that great?
think about that, Tyler?
That's a nice deer.
Man. Southwest Georgia Academy Buck Daze hunt. Man, I'm telling you. You want a fun hunt? This is the place to be. My goodness, what a fun hunt.
That might officially be the best streak of luck ever at a Buck Daze hunt. Congrats, Justin, on 2 great Georgia bucks.
Check out the Buck Daze event at buckdaze.com. Local landowners let hunters come in and hunt their property, plus hunters get awesome meals and all around good time. There's usually a waiting list, but it's worth getting your name on it.
Waiting on Trey. We did leave the keys in the truck, though. We could leave. I don't think he'd be too happy about it if we did, though.
I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Sounds like my count right there.
Hey, I measured him for him a while ago. I doubled the tape hole and had him 37 inches wide.